Every winter, millions of people travel across snowy mountains, chasing fresh powder, breathtaking views, and unforgettable vacations. They step onto perfectly groomed slopes, ride chairlifts high above forests, and end the day beside warm fireplaces with hot drinks in hand. It looks effortless. But have you ever wondered what it actually takes to keep an entire ski resort running? Why are lift tickets so expensive? How can a business survive when its busiest season lasts only a few months? And what happens if the snow never arrives? Behind every smooth ski run is a business balancing huge investments, unpredictable weather, and constant pressure. By the end of this documentary, you'll see ski resorts in a completely different way. Owning a ski resort is often seen as a glamorous dream. People imagine mountain lodges, luxury guests, and endless winter fun. The reality is far more complex. A ski resort is one of the most expensive tourism businesses to build and operate because it combines transportation, hospitality, construction, entertainment, safety, and environmental management into one operation. Unlike many businesses that can open almost anywhere, a ski resort depends on geography that cannot be moved or recreated. Every decision is shaped by the mountain itself. Understanding this industry reveals why some resorts thrive for decades, while others disappear after only a few difficult winters. Long before modern ski vacations became popular, mountain communities used skis simply as transportation across deep snow. As recreational skiing grew during the 20th century, entrepreneurs realized that mountains could become destinations instead of obstacles. Early resorts were simple, often using rope tows powered by small engines. Over time, technology transformed the experience. Chairlifts replaced basic systems, snow grooming created smoother trails, and comfortable hotels attracted families instead of only experienced skiers. Today, many famous resorts function like small towns, welcoming thousands of visitors every day while supporting local economies through tourism, employment, and year-round activities. The biggest surprise is how much money must be spent before the first guest ever buys a lift ticket. Purchasing mountain land can cost millions of dollars, but that is only the beginning. Roads, parking areas, electrical systems, water supplies, restaurants, rental shops, maintenance buildings, and emergency facilities all require major investment. Modern chairlifts alone can cost several $1,000,000 each, depending on their size and speed. Then come snow grooming machines, rescue equipment, communication systems, and dozens of snowmaking units. Before opening day, owners may have invested hundreds of millions of dollars while earning nothing. Many people believe lift tickets are the main source of income, but the business model is much broader. Ticket sales are important, yet successful resorts earn money from equipment rentals, ski lessons, restaurants, hotels, gift shops, parking, special events, and seasonal passes purchased months before winter begins. Some resorts even host weddings, concerts, hiking tours, mountain biking, and scenic lift rides during summer. These activities help reduce dependence on snow because mountains do not stop existing when winter ends. Turning a seasonal destination into a year-round business has become one of the industry's smartest strategies. Running daily operations requires careful planning. Before sunrise, teams inspect chairlifts, groom every trail, check weather conditions, and monitor avalanche risks where necessary. Mechanics examine moving parts that must safely carry thousands of people every hour. Ski patrol members prepare medical equipment and rescue supplies, while instructors organize lessons for beginners. Restaurant staff receive fresh food deliveries. Rental technicians adjust skis and snowboards for different guests. And customer service teams answer countless questions. Although visitors may only notice smooth slopes and smiling employees, hundreds of workers coordinate behind the scenes to keep everything operating safely and efficiently. Technology has become one of the industry's greatest advantages. Snowmaking systems can cover trails even when natural snowfall is limited, but they consume large amounts of water and electricity. Weather stations collect data every minute, helping managers decide when temperatures are cold enough to produce artificial snow. Digital lift passes reduce waiting times, while mobile apps provide live trail maps, weather updates, and safety alerts. Hidden beneath the fun is an enormous network of software, machinery, and skilled technicians working together to create a reliable experience that guests often take for granted. Government regulations add another layer of complexity. Resorts must meet strict safety standards for lifts, buildings, food service, and emergency response. Environmental rules protect forests, wildlife habitats, and water resources, limiting where new trails or buildings can be constructed. Insurance costs are also significant because skiing carries unavoidable risks despite extensive safety measures. Even a single serious accident can lead to investigations, legal expenses, and higher insurance premiums. Compliance is not simply paperwork. It is a daily responsibility that affects nearly every decision management makes. Weather remains the industry's greatest uncertainty. A hotel can welcome guests in sunshine or rain, but a ski resort depends on cold temperatures and dependable snowfall. Climate change has made winters less predictable in many regions, forcing operators to invest heavily in snowmaking equipment and diversify their attractions. Some mountains now earn a growing share of their income from summer tourism, instead of winter sports alone. Others struggle because warmer seasons shorten the number of days they can safely open. The difference between a profitable year and a disappointing one may come down to only a few weeks of favorable weather. Despite these challenges, well-managed ski resorts can become valuable long-term businesses. Strong brands attract loyal visitors who return every season, bringing friends and family with them. Nearby property values often rise as tourism grows, creating opportunities beyond skiing itself. Yet success demands patience, financial discipline, and constant adaptation. Owners must balance guest satisfaction, environmental responsibility, employee safety, and changing market conditions while preparing for winters that no one can accurately predict. Hidden costs continue long after construction ends. Chairlifts require regular inspections, replacement parts, and major overhauls after years of operation. Grooming machines burn large amounts of fuel while working through the night. Snowmaking equipment needs pumps, pipes, compressors, and reservoirs that must be maintained even during warmer months. Electricity bills can reach astonishing levels during peak winter weeks because lifts, lighting, restaurants, hotels, and snowmaking systems often operate at the same time. Guests rarely notice these expenses, yet they play a major role in determining ticket prices. Hiring the right workforce is another challenge. A large resort may employ hundreds or even thousands of seasonal workers every winter. Lift operators, ski instructors, mechanics, chefs, cleaners, hotel staff, snow groomer drivers, retail workers, security teams, and medical personnel must all work together. Many employees relocate temporarily to mountain towns, where housing is limited and expensive. Some resorts even build staff accommodations, because finding affordable housing has become one of the industry's biggest operational problems. Without reliable employees, even the best facilities cannot deliver a safe and enjoyable experience. Marketing also shapes profitability more than many people realize. Resorts compete not only with neighboring mountains but with beaches, cruises, theme parks, and international vacations. They invest heavily in advertising, social media campaigns, partnerships with travel agencies, and discounted early season passes. Dynamic pricing has become increasingly common, with ticket prices changing based on demand, holidays, and weather forecasts, much like airline tickets. Selling season passes before winter begins provides valuable cash flow months before the first snowfall, helping cover operating costs while reducing financial uncertainty. Real-world examples show how different business strategies lead to different outcomes. Large destination resorts often combine luxury hotels, shopping villages, fine dining, and entertainment to encourage visitors to stay for several days. Smaller family-owned mountains usually focus on local communities, affordable pricing, and beginner-friendly experiences. Neither approach guarantees success. A luxury resort faces enormous operating costs and higher expectations, while a smaller resort may struggle to compete against larger brands with greater marketing budgets and newer infrastructure. The winning formula depends on location, management, customer loyalty, and careful financial planning rather than size alone. The future of the ski industry will likely depend on innovation as much as snowfall. New energy-efficient snowmaking systems reduce electricity use while producing better quality snow. Some resorts are investing in renewable energy to lower long-term operating costs. Artificial intelligence is beginning to help predict visitor demand, optimize staffing, and improve maintenance schedules before equipment fails. Contactless payments, digital lift access, and personalized mobile apps continue to improve the guest experience. At the same time, Environmental sustainability is becoming a competitive advantage, as travelers increasingly prefer businesses that protect the natural landscapes they depend on. In the end, owning a ski resort is far more than selling lift tickets or offering beautiful mountain views. It is a business built on massive investments, careful planning, advanced technology, skilled employees, and constant adaptation to forces that no owner can fully control. Every winter season is a race against time. Managers hope for enough snow, stable temperatures, satisfied guests, and safe operations, knowing that one difficult season can erase much of the previous year's success. The mountains may look peaceful, but behind every perfect ski run is a team making thousands of decisions every single day. The questions we asked at the beginning now have clear answers. Lift tickets are expensive because they support an entire ecosystem of infrastructure, maintenance, safety, staffing, insurance, and technology that operates long before the first skier arrives. A resort survives by earning income from far more than skiing alone, using hotels, restaurants, rentals, events, retail stores, and year-round attractions to spread risk across every season. And the greatest threat is not competition from another resort. It is uncertainty itself, especially changing weather patterns that can reshape an entire business in just a few warm weeks. Yet that uncertainty also explains why successful ski resorts are so remarkable. They transform remote mountains into thriving destinations, where tourism supports local businesses, creates jobs, and generates economic activity far beyond the slopes. When managed wisely, a ski resort becomes more than a vacation spot. It becomes an engine for an entire regional economy. Perhaps that is the hidden economics of owning a ski resort. The real product is not snow, chairlifts, or luxury lodges. It is the ability to create unforgettable experiences while balancing nature, business, and risk. Every smooth run down the mountain is supported by years of investment, thousands of hours of work, and countless invisible decisions. The next time you watch skiers carving through fresh snow, you will see more than a winter playground. You will see one of the world's most complex seasonal businesses quietly operating behind the beauty of the mountains.